Hello and welcome back to the NeuroSMP. I am aware that it has been a very long while since I last was here, and there's a good reason for that. My laptop's been having a few what's the best way to describe what's happening to my laptop? In short, it's old, it's very old, and it has moments of not working, and sometimes those moments can last a few days. I currently have two series going at the moment. I've got this, and I've also got Skyblock. I've got Village for that coming out soon as well, hopefully. It also means that the editing software that I use, which is Premiere Pro, is also struggling a little bit with this laptop, or the laptop's just struggling to run Premiere Pro, but it seems to be doing okay now. I haven't actually really done too much on the server since then. I've not really been up too much, but I have just got to level 30, which means I can take the lapis from here. Smite 4. I didn't want Smite 4. No. I didn't want Smite 4. Okay, we'll enchant our bow and get unlucky. Dang it. Okay, I'll redo the sword at some point, and I'll also redo the bow as well. Because that is a rubbish bow. Oh wow. Okay. Also, I'm running a little bit low on lapis, which means I probably need to go mining for it. But that is not today's mission. Today's mission is to finish off, hopefully, the banks. Now, you might be wondering, the banks? What is Bear talking about? I have no idea what Bear's rambling on about. What I mean by the banks are, over here we have like these little bits here, where the river is just meeting, where there used to be a river, and I'm just sort of slowly but surely making sure the rivers are sort of joined up, and it's a far easier process to describe than you'd think, but I'm just really bad at describing things, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm just going to whiz through this, and I'll catch you when I'm either out of sand or this bit is done. It's probably going to be when this bit is done. If I run out of sand, I will be very surprised. So for now, I'm putting my sand in the shulker box, and I'm also going to go back to my base and grab some more blocks, because I think I need some more blocks, which is never good. So I'll just take all the cobble that I have, which is not nearly as much as I thought. Oh gosh, am I broke of cobble again? I think I'm going to have to do a stream at some point of just gathering resources for future projects, because I always seem to be out of stuff. So you might have noticed that I'm a little bit low on basically every resource in this game. I'm low on dirt, I'm low on cobble, I'm low on sticks always. And I'm slowly but surely very quickly getting fed up of it, so I need to do something about it. And what am I gonna do? Gonna make a farm. Oh yes, brace yourself, because Bear is gonna make a farm and it's gonna go bad. No, I'm just kidding. My farms don't normally go that bad, at least I don't think so anyway. And for those super smart cookies out there, you might have figured out what farm I want to make, and you might be like, hey Bear, how are you gonna be able to make that farm? And that is a very good question. So in order for me to not be completely broke of resources, I need to, ironically, gather enough resources to make an iron farm. And what do you need for an iron farm? Well, you need villagers. Do I have any? My gosh, no. I also need some beds for them, which I don't have the materials for that, because I'm actually very low on resources. Oh my gosh, okay. I think there's going to be a lot of resource gathering streams in the future coming up. I think I just need to make like a little checklist of things that I need. And the checklist is never going to be complete. But I'm only now sort of realising that. That's really bad. How have I got no resources at all? Alrighty, so that's this part of the river done. It doesn't look overly natural, but it doesn't look horrendous either. And let's see if we can find the next kind of bridge place. But yes, so I want to make I want to make an iron farm, and an iron farm requires villagers, which I don't have access to. I might have to come up with a little dealio with a couple of the other neuros to find out if I can borrow them without returning. Okay, there's a little bit of a thing here that needs sort of cleaning up. I'll just make a little one. I'm very low on resources, basically every single resource out there, and I need to come up with a plan as to how to get the resources. Now, a good way to get resources, and quite quickly, which is what I need, is to have a beacon and just go mining. which is something that I desperately need to do. However, I do not have access to a beacon. I also do not have access to the materials to make a beacon, so I don't have access to the nether star that I'd need. And I also don't have access to a huge amount of iron or whatever kind of block in order to make the base of the beacon. And that's a problem. Like all problems, I've come up with a solution. Is it a good one? Heck no. Will it work? Most likely not. Am I going to give it a go? Yes. Will I cry? Undoubtedly so. So I need to make a plan as to how I'm going to do these things. I've got a rough plan in my head. However, I need an action plan that I can sort of follow. I need steps. Phase 1 is to figure out what is going on with this bridge. It can look really odd. That's fine. Okay, so it's going to be a mix of dirt and sand, I think, for the sake of my sanity. So let's sleep away the night. We've more or less done this now. We just need to do and then the books, which loosely translates to unbreaking and mending books. Hang on, where's my other shulker box? I have 2, right? Stage 1 of the plan. I don't know. Also, I don't know if I'm going to keep that for the aesthetics. I think I might just be... Oh, hang on. What if I light up on the inside? And that could be the villager house. Oh, okay. So I could have villagers. Okay. I need to stop getting distracted and tell you about my plan anyway. Phase 1. Get villagers. How am I going to do that? There are a couple of options that I could do. Option A is pray to the Minecraft god that I get zombie villagers spawning on my base, and then I can convert them to normal villagers, which is kind of tricky anyway because we're on easy mode, which is totally fine, no problem with being on easy mode. However, it means we can't really convert villagers easily. The next option is to gently borrow them from a village that is somewhat nearby. I don't know if there is a village nearby, but I guess we could find out. Or we could borrow them from Turtle's village and pray that Turtle never notices, but if I include this bit in the video, there's a chance that Turtle will pay attention and be like, hang on, you can't steal my villagers, that's a little bit rude. Which is completely understandable because it is rude. Stealing is not something that friends do. Kindly. And option 3 is ask for them. Now I could just go into chat and say, yo, server god, give me them villagers. But the thing is, the server god isn't going to respond because I don't make deals with the devil, or the server god in this case. I'd also need a place for the villagers to be, which is most likely going to be that building now that I've thought of it, because that makes the most sense. Or another place where I could put the villagers is just build it. I could build them a nice little home. After all, I have been talking about building a sort of more buildings around this area. And there's quite a lot of open space back here, just below the window. There's quite a lot of open space over here as well to the left. But this is where the iron golem farm is going to go in the future. And I do actually have a design for that. Is it a good design? No. Does it work? Yes. Does it aesthetically match this base? Just about. Is it going to be an absolute pain to build? Oh yeah. No doubt about that. The design that I've come up with requires 4 normal villagers. So I could just have nitwits, for God's sake, and 1 normal zombie. Now I'm probably going to call the zombie something daft, like Bluff Monster 25 or something. And that's how I'd get my iron farm. But the thing is, I'd still need villagers. And seeing as the server god hasn't responded to me, it's totally fine. I'm not mad or anything, and it involves something bizarre. Now most people on the server have a monopoly of something, and Turtle has a monopoly on cactus. But the thing is, I've got a few sneaky pieces down there. So if I were to give him and Galaxy the last remaining parts of my cactus, not only those bits, but these 4 in the chest as well, and maybe a tropical fish as well, just to make a nice pleasant deal, then Turtle would have the complete monopoly of cactus. And what would I ask for in return? Well, I'd ask for villagers. All this just so I can mine some resources a bit quicker. Anything in order to do things the lazy way. I just need I would really quite like an entire double chest of all the resources that I could probably need, which is going to be like a lot of deep slate, which is going to be needed to build the farm that I'm thinking of. So I think if I had a beacon with haste 2, everything would be nice and dandy and speedily sorted. Now, do I have the resources to make a beacon? I swear I had obsidian. Where's it gone? What the heck? So I've got 48 obsidian, which is more than enough, as I think I need only 3 pieces, and then 5 pieces of glass, and then 1 nether star. And is it going to be easy getting a nether star? No. In order to get a nether star, I need to fight the wither. In order to get the wither, I need 4 pieces of soul sand, which is proper easy. I got that sorted in the bag. But I also need 3 wither skulls, which is going to be easier said than done. What's going to be the first phase? Do we try and build a beacon first, or do we try and get the iron farm sorted? Because I think getting the iron farm sorted first is probably going to be quicker, and I do need both of these things at some point eventually, but it's not going to be easy. So I have been repeatedly enchanting, trying to get a good diamond sword, and it's not working. This is the most recent one, and this is the worst sword in Minecraft history, I think. That's no. But I need to look at my board of things to do. Yeah, this makes sense. Don't worry, I understand it, so you guys don't have to worry too much about it. But basically what it's saying is I need to start building, and I really don't want to, but I really need to. So I'm going to just take 8 stacks of cobbled deep slate, change it into what I need it to be, which is not that. And I'm going to change it into tiled deep slate, because that looks pretty. And don't tell me it doesn't, because I'll know you're lying. And I'm going to start building an iron farm, and it's going to take a little while. I'm thinking I should probably do it, yeah, about here should be good. Because I want to be able to see it throughout one of the windows. So I'm just going to start placing blocks, I guess. This isn't going to take a while or anything. So you might be a bit like, Bear, this isn't actually how you design an iron farm, and I know, trust me, I know. But it is. It actually works. I've tested this out in a creative world, and it does work. I just need to have the important things in there, like villagers and zombies and things that make an iron farm irony. And you might be like, but where's the actual thing gonna go? And that is a very good question. At the moment, I just need to do some quick maths. So you might have remembered me mentioning a few things that was on the board, such as getting mending books, a wither star, and an iron farm. But you might also remember that I took part in an egg hunt sort of thing that we did on the server. The dragon head hunt, I think it was called. I took part and I came 3rd place, and here's what I got, actually. So I got diamond armor that all has mending on it, which is actually really good. Got 2 stacks of bottle of enchanting, 2 little music discs, pretty rare ones as well. A nether star, which is going to help massively with getting a beacon. 4 diamonds, 4 netherite scrap, and 10 shulker shells, which means in total we can have, I don't know, more shulker boxes than just box A, which means we can also start making a beacon. But you'll have to see how it works out in the next episode. Thank you very much, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.